up? What is going on? How are you guys on this lovely Monday? I almost said fun day, but that's definitely not Monday's thing. But I just got done working out. Well, not just got done, I ate. And then now we're here. Today was leg day. Whoa, hello? Oh, I'm just running over a carpet. That's fun. That's an amazing thing to do. There is something, oh, it's my blanket. I was like, what is that in the screen? But it's my blanket. Because I'm freezing! Because I was going to shower before I went live, but I was like, no, because I don't feel like sitting there with soaked hair or whatever. So, hello, how are you guys? Dude, yesterday I went and I played pickleball, and I have to just say I killed it. I'm so sorry, but I was slaying. I was just eating it up, you know? I think I did pretty good. The night before, I did not do that good. So, dude. My watch, I don't know what it is. It's a Series 3 watch, and I know that that's super old. I'm pretty sure that is quite literally the 3rd generation watch that Apple has. But it still works, and every now and then it'll come up on my watch and it'll say, storage full, we can't do this, whatever. And then I have to go on my stupid watch app, which I'm doing now, check the storage, and there's nothing I can do about it because anytime it shows me what is taking up storage, there's no option to delete whatever is taking up storage. Like, it's just like, oh, yep, there's that many things. I literally have, oh my gosh. I don't understand anymore, guys. I don't understand it. And then sometimes it'll take forever to load up the storage in the first place, so I don't know. I just don't even know anymore. But happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. I am still watching that 70s show, still, you know, keeping on with it. I keep accidentally forgetting to turn off, to put my iPad on the setting that's like, don't, what's it called? Or stop playing after whatever I set it to. So then I wake up and I'm on like season 3, episode fucking 15, and then I have to find where I was, and then I'm watching some of the stuff I already watched, and it's just super annoying. Same problem on your phone? Yeah, the phone sometimes will do that too. So the issue is sometimes, which I don't know if this, but okay, so here's the thing. Most of the time, which my watch isn't showing anything. Look, it's like half of it is other. What the F is other? What is other? So then usually it'll say system something, which means that your phone needs updated. Like the update is sitting on your phone or whatever, taking up storage. But then whenever you try to install, like whenever you try to download the update, it's like, you need more storage. Well, you are what's taking up my storage. You are my problem. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about that? How is podcasts taking up storage on my watch? What is on my watch that is taking up any sort of, like, there should be nothing being on my watch. I just need to check the freaking time. That's all I need. I just don't understand. I seriously don't understand. I'm trying to turn everything off. I'm just trying to turn everything off on my watch right now. So on here, I think it goes by apps, photos, and then there's something else going on. Let me go in my actual iPhone storage. Yeah, my iPhone storage is almost pretty full. I'm gonna have to figure something else out there. That's mainly like videos from vlogs and stuff though, which I could easily delete, but I haven't done that recently. Because I already have them on a flash drive, whatever. But my watch, come on, what are you doing? What is going on? And I just think, I don't know, it's sort of ridiculous also that Apple has the first, what is it? I think the first tier of storage is like, what, not even 100 gigabytes? Like, it's something ridiculous that it just immediately doesn't even make it an option to, there's no way you would survive with that much storage. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying even in the sense of, oh, with how many apps you need, how many photos you need, oh, you're always on your phone, but, like, there's quite literally no way. So they practically opt you into buying a phone that has more storage and whatever. And same thing with iCloud. That's what it is. iCloud. It's like 5 gigabytes. I'm so sorry, but you can only have like 100 photos and videos probably. I have thousands. I have thousands and thousands. Oh, most of mine is apps. Wow. I didn't realize that. Well, it's because of TikTok, because I have so many drafts on TikTok. That's the issue. So glad we figured that out. That's pretty slay. That's pretty slay of that. Yeah. You delete, and then like sometimes you'll delete one app, and then you try to like finally install the update, and then it's just this whole thing. It does not make any sense. And I think I pay $10. I either pay $10 or $20 for iCloud storage. I have 1 terabyte of iCloud storage just because of how much stuff that I have on my phone. But now it just pisses me off now because my iPhone storage is like 200, whatever the max is, the 200 one. So that means the next phone I get, I am most likely going to have to get the next storage up. I don't know. It is all super ridiculous to me that it's like, how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense whatsoever? Like, my goodness gracious. It says, yeah, I don't know. And then it'll like offload apps to like save storage. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. It's a pain in the ass. And I remember back whenever I had my 64 gigabyte phone, I think they got rid of those completely because people were like, that's you. I mean, I don't know if they did, but that was the phone I was talking about. When they had the 64 gigabyte phone, everything I did was just storage full. It just makes it impossible, even if you delete some stuff. But then they put you in a situation where it's like, you need to start deleting photos and videos, but you don't want to delete those because those are photos and videos from whatever. Like, even if you go through your phone, delete all the memes, delete all the screenshots, whatever, delete whatever you have on your phone, but then it's putting you in a situation where you have to delete stuff that you have to keep. And it just doesn't make any sense. I didn't even realize that whenever you send a GIF or when you send a photo or anything via text message, that takes up storage on your phone. And I know that might sound stupid. I don't know if that's something everyone commonly knew. But if you go on your storage, sometimes messages will be really high up there purely just because if you send a GIF, if you send a photo, if you send a video that's a longer video to someone. So now, everything I do, 90% of the time, I'm sending it on Snapchat because I am just like, I cannot risk, if I have to send you a photo, if I have to send you a video, I'm going to video it on Snapchat and send it to you because I'm sorry, I'm not going to send you a minute video and then have it take up freaking 5 gigabytes on my phone, and then I'm screwed. And then you have to go through because it'll say like, do you want to delete the the bigger files? That's what it is. Do you want to delete the bigger files? But there's not an option to just click delete all. That's another thing that pisses me off so much, and I understand that sometimes people probably have tricky situations with delete all because then you delete all and then there's just one thing you wanted to keep, whatever, and then people blame Apple, people blame the system, whatever, but having to manually go through and delete every single photo that I've sent, that's a pain in the butt. So, I don't know. I just wish that, I just don't know. I wish it was just, the phone came with a lot of storage, and I don't know. Because when you kind of think about it, there are people out there, I guess, that use iPhones that only need 64 gigabytes. And maybe they literally only use it to call, text, whatever. So I guess that makes sense. But I just wish it was like a flat storage, like the same storage for every single phone. And it was a high amount because, because you can get the phone for cheaper if you don't need that much storage, but I think every storage you add, it's like $100 or something like that. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm going to sound like an idiot saying this because I didn't know that because it's like, do you want to delete all this stuff? So now, and I think, whenever I'm texting people, I like to express myself. I'll use emojis, I'll use GIFs, but now my like storage is now at risk for the amount of GIFs I send. So I will send it to someone and then immediately delete it on my phone because I'm like, listen, I want you to know that this GIF is representing me right now, but now I can no longer see it because I will not be able to take a photo. That's another thing. Don't even get me started on that because this was before I think maybe 100 was the highest storage that Apple had for a while, 154 maybe, something like that. I had the lowest storage growing up because, I'm the youngest, they're not gonna, or I'm a kid, they're not gonna spend that much money on a phone for me. They're like, okay, take what you can get. I'll be thankful for it. So I remember I'm at I think it's my third concert ever, but it's my first concert with my own phone, you know what I'm saying? So my first 2 Big Time Rush concerts I went to, I probably had an iPod at the time, but whatever, it wasn't like this. So I go to Ariana Grande. This is 7th grade, okay? Let me set the scene. I have an iPhone 5, and my mom also has probably the 6 or whatever. I think I had her, oh no, that was whenever I just got a new phone. I am taking photos mid-concert. Mind you, this is not towards the end of the concert. This is still very early on in the concert. Storage is full. You can no longer take any photos or videos. No, that is probably the absolute worst time to get it. Now, that situation has scarred me for life for any concert moving forward. I would genuinely delete, the next year I went to 5 Sauce, I deleted almost all my apps just to make sure I could have storage. Just to make sure I could have storage on there. 6+, so you definitely probably have, you're probably still in like the hundreds. I don't know when they started adding, I think they just added 250 a few years ago. I don't know what you have, but I know that the early on phones, I think it was only like 64 or 100 something, and my parents were like, okay, you're getting the cheapest one. Again, I'm not complaining, but so that scarred me horrendously. And then my mom started taking photos for me, bless her heart. But then I was taking photos and videos on Snapchat because I would save them in my camera roll, but that doesn't make sense. It wouldn't stop me from saving it to my camera roll. And I remember thinking like at that concert, that's really weird. But then again, this is 7th grade. How many years ago? I'm 21 now. I was 12, so almost 10. Oh my God. I'm gonna have a crisis over that. That's a whole nother thing. This is Snapchat when, 2015-ish? And 2016, you can only take 10-second videos. So I'm like videoing my favorite part of the song, and I'm like, okay, it's coming up, and then this circle ends, and she just hits that high note that I wanted to get. And then I'm screwed. And then I'm screwed for that forever. And I'm like, why? No, I'm not like, why am I even here? I still had a good time in the concert. But I remember that was stressing me out a lot during my concert. And I think during my 5 Sauce concert the next year, my one friend, she still deleted stuff because I went with 2 people, 3 including me. And me and my one friend, we were like deleting everything. We're deleting Instagram, we're deleting Snapchat, we're deleting everything. We're like, we don't even care if we can't re-download these apps. We'll figure it out afterwards as long as we can take photos and videos while we're there. She did the same thing but didn't over-exaggerate as much as we did. So she thought she did enough, and then I think towards the end, I remember, she was like, I'm out of storage. And then she said she didn't really care because she only wanted to video a few songs, so she was fine. But I'm crazy with filming and taking photos, and mind you, I probably only look back how often at them, but here we are now. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, though, to think about. I was talking to Stone about this the other night because we were putting a slideshow together for my mom's birthday, and we were looking through photos. We have photos on Dropbox because he scanned a lot of our physical photos that my mom has from us growing up, because that's how you took photos for the majority up until, early 2000s-ish. Was you took a photo, and then if you wanted it, you had to, you still do that now, but it wasn't like how you could show a photo on your phone, you know what I mean? Whereas, if you had a camera, it was, whatever. So she would always get them printed and stuff, so we got them transferred, or Stone transferred them over onto a Dropbox, and we were looking through them, and we were just saying how it's so weird that was the, like, and it's kind of still cool. I think that's still a cool, kind of cool thing that, and I mean, we've obviously seen it come back whenever Polaroids came back, and disposable cameras they've already come back, but you just take a photo and you just never know after that, you know what I mean? And I guess you just keep buying cameras over and over and over again, and then whatever, I don't know, or SD cards, whatever. I mean, same thing, I guess. But the whole point of us saying that was now our whole life is on a cloud, which is kind of weird. And then once you start thinking about it more, it gets scary, because then you're like, who has access to that? And then it's like pretty, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of weird that we are now able, because my camera roll goes as far back to maybe, I think, 2015. I think there's probably a few photos from earlier years, because you know, if you save a photo but it's dated somehow, like if someone else took it on their phone and they send it to you, or if it was taken on camera and there's somehow a date attached to the file. I don't know how that works. So I still have some older photos. Like, I have, my oldest photo is technically March 30th, 2008, but it's me literally 6 years old, so it's a photo of me. It's a photo of just me vibing. So I'm trying to think, what was my first iPhone photo? Oh, it might be in May 2014, maybe. I don't know. I know I had a phone on my Disney trip, so yeah, 2014 is whenever I had that phone. When I had that phone, I would get my mom's hand-me-downs. And I was living the dream with that. I was living the dream with that phone, man. Hanging out. Sorry, that song's stuck in my head. But, yeah, mine's like 250 something now. I wonder what their max is now, actually. Let me go to Apple and pretend like I'm going to buy a phone. Apple.com. I saw, actually, they just released a new MacBook Pro. I didn't even know they did that. Why don't they ever... Oh, it says watch the announcement. Why is that why don't they ever announce that at the same time as the phone? But I saw that apparently the new iPhone 15 is supposed to have no buttons, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't know if people are getting mad about that, or people are weird, you know, people are like, no, we don't like that, because same thing when they took away the home button, they were just like, nope, we don't want that. So let's just do Pro Max, because that's what I would usually get. In a nice gold color. Oh wait, is that purple? Deep purple? No, I like the gold better. As much as I'm a purple person. Holy shit! They have 120. Oh, so 128 is now the smallest you can get. 256, 512, and then 1 terabyte. That's crazy. If I had the choice, I would obviously get 1 terabyte, but that's just so much. Wait, how much? What's the price difference? Okay, so it's 1,000. Oh, it's 1,100 for 128. 1,200. So it just goes up 100 each time for each, or almost 200. Almost 200. About. I don't know, but it's a lot more money. Not, I guess, but I don't know. Because then I sort of get stuck in those thoughts or that situation where it's like, okay, well, I might as well pay the extra 100 if I'm just going to have this phone for so long, you know? So, I don't know. I have no idea. Lola just messaged me and said she's just starting to watch that 70s show. I think I mentioned it. We both got Peacock, and we were like, okay, so we both wanted to rewatch that 70s show, and it's on Peacock. Neither of us or our families have Peacock, so we were talking about it. She just got done finishing that 90s show. I've watched, I think I'm like halfway through it, but I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole thing, because I'm also really stuck on watching 70s right now. But anyways, so I wanted to rewatch it, and I didn't feel like paying because there was like a $5 and then a $10 plan, and then one was with ads, one was without ads. I think there's like another thing that was in the $10 one that I was like, because whenever you're paying, that's another thing, is whenever you're paying for a streaming service, you don't want, like, I don't know, I guess just be thankful that I could at least watch them, I guess. But I don't know, if I'm paying something, I don't want ads. It's like, I don't know. So I messaged her and I said, do you want to just pitch in, share the account, and then we're both basically paying what the first plan would be, but we're not getting any of the ads or anything like that. And then she said, yeah. So we're both rewatching it, and so that's super fun. And I'm gonna rewatch Madagascar on it. Yesterday I was talking about how they had a Madagascar ride at some other Universal, I think it was in Singapore. And then I was watching that, I finally found a ride through of it, and it was like kind of boring. It was just like a floating ride, like you know how like on It's a Small World at Disney, how you just like go through and just like you just watch everything happen. That's pretty much what it was. And at first I didn't really think anything of it, like against it, but then I saw a lot of the comments, people were like, Madagascar is such an upbeat movie, why would you make such a slow ride for it? And I was like, that's kind of true. But also, I feel like they have to have some rides that are slow moving and stuff like that for people that can't ride roller coasters. So, I don't know. And also, speaking of roller coasters, I'm supposed to be going to, well, I don't know. I don't know whenever I'm going to Universal. So, hold on, I'm going live on TikTok. I was like, what am I doing? I was like, what am I talking about? So, I don't know if we're going, I mean, we either have to go tomorrow or Wednesday, and we haven't spoke to, what's it called? Stone or Tony about that, which we need to do. Which, Tony is actually at Disney right now at Magic Kingdom. Him and Natalie are riding Splash Mountain for the last time today. I think that's like pretty much all they're doing is riding Splash Mountain over and over and over again. Which I saw a post that that the wait time is 255 minutes. Wait, let me do the math on that. How many hours is 255 minutes? Or wait, yeah. At first I thought I was searching how many minutes is 255 minutes. 4.5 hours? Oh my god. Some of that, honestly, that's what I'm saying. So I think as much as you think like, oh, that doesn't really match the theme of the movie, because but also when you think about it, almost every movie, mostly like every kid's movie that you're gonna see at Universal, Disney, whatever, it's gonna be an upbeat movie. You're not gonna ever see some slow, sad movie that would fit on a boat ride. You know what I mean? So you just gotta make it work. I didn't think anything against it. I was fine. I was like, okay, but then I saw the comments and I was like, I guess that's kind of true, but I don't know. So yeah, my dad is the same way. I don't know if you get motion sick or anything, but my dad gets motion sick very easily. You know how, there's like VR rides where you get sick? That's me. Whenever we go to Universal within the next few days, I am not going to go on the castle ride inside the Harry Potter castle, because that crap, oh my gosh, I literally felt like I was going to throw up. I felt like I had to close my eyes, respectfully. And, yeah, so certain ones like that I can't do, and I don't really know what happened. I just think I was never really exposed to rides like that growing up, because whenever I was growing up, I went to Disney 3 times, but you're not going every summer or every so often that you're used to it, if you go, because we had a local amusement park that would have roller coasters, so that's what I'm more so referring to. You get kind of used to it, whatever, and there was never any VR rides like that, so I never really have been exposed to that, so I don't know. But, yeah, I also think, though, because, and I feel like I'm sort of disagreeing with the people that are saying it should be a fast ride, because if you do ride a fast ride, you know, whenever we went to Universal, we went on, I forget where we were on, but everyone was feeling a little bit sick. And then we went on Minion Mayhem, and Minion Mayhem is like it's a very much a kid's ride. And it was just us sitting in a chair, and it was maybe moving a little bit like this and stuff like that. But it was nice to still ride something and enjoy something, but also still be sick feeling. You know what I mean? Because if you're feeling sick and you're at Universal Studios and you're maybe, say you've traveled from Pennsylvania even, you don't want to spend 2 hours sitting on a bench feeling a little bit sick, because then you're like, crap, I paid all this money, I did all this just for this to happen, and now I can't ride any of the rides, I can't do anything else, I can't enjoy it. So I do think, because it's just sort of annoying sometimes, because whenever I go with my dad, it's not really scheduled into, I'm like, oh, I'm on this ride, I'm now feeling a little bit sick, now let's go on It's a Small World. It'll be like, we're right beside It's a Small World, let's go on it. And I'm just like, the day just started, because I don't know if you guys know, but It's a Small World, I guess, is sort of more the front of the park, so then we go there and we're riding it, and I don't know, I think it's kind of crazy, and I know there's a lot of Disney enthusiasts out there that love the lore of Disney, that love everything, and trust me, I like Disney, maybe not to the extent of those people, but I just don't understand the excitement about It's a Small World. I've never watched been in It's a Small World, or been in line for it and been so excited. I just don't know. No, I'm sure if there was maybe like a Madagascar boat ride like that, I'd be excited, but it's based off of, what is It's a Small World? I mean, I don't know. It's just a bunch of creepy puppets to me. Like, I don't know. It's kind of scary. I don't know. So, but apparently they're planning on changing it to making it a walkthrough ride, so people can actually walk through and enjoy the ride, because people have been apparently complaining that it's all moving too fast, and also the boats aren't staying clean enough. I don't know if I'd be able to walk. I would walk real fast. Because I don't know. Sometimes, for me, I'm like, the ride takes too long. But I am more so, which I understand Disney, if they're doing things the Disney way, it takes years to build stuff and remodel stuff and re-theme stuff. But I am very much a advocate for making it modern. There was a lot of controversy over Splash Mountain and over the movie it was about, and even now Disney has literally buried the movie, so it's impossible to find it. But I don't even know what it's called, but there was racist undertones, whatever, and I understand that. But even on a level, because people were like, oh, well, you should still keep it, whatever, I just think on a level of just keeping things new and updated, because anytime I've rode Splash Mountain, which I think was only once, because I don't think I rode it in 2020. They closed it. It was closed in 2020 because they said they were going to remodel it then, and then COVID hit, never remodeled it, and then now they're finally, and then it was closed, and I think they just recently opened it up to say, okay, we're going to close it soon, so I don't know. But I just have never rode that ride and been like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm in this movie experience or this Disney experience. Because whenever I think of Disney, because people are saying that it's not going to match the theme of, because it's a New Orleans theme, and apparently where it is in Disneyland makes more sense because it's in more New Orleans area or whatever. And it's going in, and I'm sorry again, I don't know the lore, all that stuff. I think it's going in Frontierland. I think that's where it is. That's where all the country stuff, vibe stuff is. That's where the Country Bear Jamboree is, stuff like that. But I just think that if I'm going to Disney, I'm thinking of my favorite movies and then wanting to ride a ride that makes me feel like I'm immersed in that movie, and then it's some movie that is older than my parents would know, So it's so that's why I've been glad they've been adding Toy Story, and they're putting Princess and the Frog in now. I wish they had more Tangled stuff. I think they just have a Tangled themed dining area, I think, and you just walk through and you see lanterns and stuff like that, which is cute, but obviously, it's my favorite Disney movie. But I feel like Tangled is a pretty favored Disney movie, I guess. I don't know. And I'm also sort of surprised they don't have anything Lion King themed. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Disney so much, but I'm surprised. I'm gonna look up if they have, but 4.5 hours. Sorry, that was just on my Google. Ride at Disney. I'm gonna see if they have them at anyone's. So they, so 4.5 hours. Holy crap. Holy crap. They have Festival of the Lion King at Animal Kingdom theme park. Oh. That's cool. Oh yeah, I'm kind of stupid. Why would it not be at Animal Kingdom? But I do want to go to Animal Kingdom sometime. I haven't been there in forever. I haven't been there since 6th grade. Is Tangled that old now? Yeah, Tangled? Hold on. Yeah, don't even, oh my gosh. I'm scared of like when Tangled was released because I feel like it's not that old. 2010? I remember going into the theaters and I remember going in to the theaters and watching it. And I remember I wanted to sit front row. And like I mentioned, my dad gets motion sick, so even with movies, he can't sit front row. And we sat towards the back. Man, 2010, I was 8 years old. And Frozen is 2013. No way, Princess and the Frog came out before Tangled. Princess and the Frog came out in 2009. I literally swear Princess and the Frog was after Tangled. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. But they still, I mean, obviously they can't add it immediately because they also don't know how much of a hit it'll be right away. But yeah, I am a bit more surprised that they don't have a lot of more princess themed stuff at Disney Magic Kingdom. You know what I mean? Why would they not have something for each princess? Or like, I know actually that's a lie. I think they might in Epcot. I haven't been in Epcot, so if there are things in Epcot and Epcot and Animal Kingdom that someone can fact check me on, I don't know. But I know in Epcot, I think it's in Germany or wherever Frozen took place. Amsterdam. I think it took place in, is that where it was? I don't know. But I know there's Frozen stuff at Epcot. So I do, but it's not like I said, it's not this like big ride. I think all the big rides now, if they're gonna be based off a movie, they should be based off movies that are sort of, you know, I don't want to say timeless, but I guess a little bit. That's why I was sort of surprised that they don't have any Lion King stuff, because in my opinion, that's why Lion King is one of my favorite movies, because I think it's pretty timeless. I think you could show that movie to any generation. Everyone's going to love it. Everyone's going to enjoy it. And same thing with all the princess films. Now, obviously, maybe, I don't know, maybe not everyone enjoys princess stuff, so that might be why. I don't know, but, 2010, there's someone out there mowing their grass, doing something out there. I need to pop my balloons and get the helium out of them. And I'm sad too. The 21, I can't show you guys because if I can't move my camera, but the 21 actually, I don't think so. It's tied to my piano, but the 21 is crumpling. Crumpling? I don't know if that's the right word, but it's crumbling to pieces. So that's lovely. That's lovely of that. But yeah, but it also takes, I didn't know this, they're adding a Moana stuff. They're adding Moana to Epcot. It's like near where the Epcot ball is. They're adding Moana stuff around there, but that's, you don't know, that's another thing, but like, it's sort of good and a bad thing, because they're doing this like really cool building design, what do they call Imagineers? Sorry. To the area, but they just take forever, and then by then there's like another movie that comes out. So I don't know. It's sort of, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go live on TikTok for real this time. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I still, damn. Sorry, I actually got message. We're scheduling my training for the fitness studio. I'm so excited. I was actually talking about that last night because I haven't seen our pickleball friends in a while because I haven't been playing and they've also been away for vacation. And she was like, "How's the fitness studio going?" And I said, "I wish I knew. I haven't started." And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "No, it's fine. My training is actually like just about to start, so hopefully soon." And then I manifested it that I'm gonna start training. So that's exciting. Woo, 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 woo. But yeah, what else is going on? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing in this lovely holiday times? I feel like I'm just, I don't know. The thing for me is my birthday and my mom's birthday being right after New Year's, like Christmas, New Year's, birthday. It's just, you know, whenever people go into the new year and they're like, "Oh, new year, new me," you know, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to do this, do that." Okay, or they're like, "Oh, I'm going to eat less sweets and stuff like that." I can't say that because it's my birthday right after that, and I'm sorry. I'm going to celebrate my birthday with a little bit of fun. I'm going to eat some cake on my birthday. I'm going to eat some sweets and with my mom, so I'm going to celebrate her birthday with her, all this stuff. So it's a little tricky for me sometimes whenever I'm starting the new year. And now it's usually like around like February where I'm like, okay, let's get this show on the road, you know? I don't know. But I was thinking, which I know it's freaking how far in advance at this point, but I do want to go back to Pennsylvania this summer maybe. I think I'm going to not make it a thing, but I just want to go back each summer. Because I don't want to, respectfully, I don't want to go in the winter time. Because actually, Matt sent me a video last night. He, flew back into snow. Was it yesterday? Wait, they flew back yesterday. Yeah, they did. I'll say this again with the New Year's resolution. I don't know, I like it. I think it's a nice little pep in your step, you know what I mean? You get a little excited for the new year. I think it's something that people need to, I think people not need to do, but it's nice to do. It's a nice little way to, now whenever I have goals, I don't ever sit there and think, oh, I'll wait till New Year's, you know what I mean? Like mid-year, you know, in March. I'll be like, oh, I'll wait till next year to make that resolution. I just think it's a nice time to maybe be like, okay, what do I want to get accomplished this year? What, like, it's sort of reflection and then action. You know, reflection on what you did last year, or what do I got to do this year that maybe pick apart what I did maybe. I don't know, a lot of people have fitness-related goals. A lot of people are like, okay, I want to get into the gym. I want to do this, I want to do that, and, I don't know. I really don't know where I guess it just it is kind of weird to think about. Where did the new year, new me come from? Because, I don't know. I wonder how far back resolutions date back to. And I wonder, I wish I could sit down with someone and discuss, when did you hold your resolution the whole year, you know? Which I think with holding resolutions, you have to remember them, you know? And I think that with a lot of goals that people have, or sometimes, mostly I think with resolutions, because maybe things get caught up, but you don't ever really hold yourself accountable. You don't ever really do like a self-check. But like I said, with fitness goals, it's sometimes easier because it's, if you're tracking your weight, you're tracking your muscle, whatever, you're tracking your, what you can lift, what you can't lift. But for me, for example, my resolution was to not be as hard on myself and not be as strict on myself, not make myself feel like I have to be on go mode. Okay, well, am I always gonna sit there and be like, all right, I have to make sure my resolution is fulfilled, you know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff is just, no, just checking in with yourself, checking in with people around you, making sure you're okay, making sure everyone else is okay. I don't know. I think it's fun though. It's a nice thing. I also sort of associate, not real, like, I think it's more of a challenge. I see a bit more of it as a challenge, and I sort of look at that way. Growing up, we weren't, my family wasn't really super strict in, like, we obviously celebrate religious, like Easter, Christmas, we celebrate those holidays and whatnot, but with what is it, Lent, whenever you give something up for Lent, I always looked at that sort of stuff as a challenge. So one year I gave up chocolate, I gave up sweets for Lent, and I think I did it, and then that was the year that I actually started. I think that was like 10th grade. That was the year it worked. Like, I stopped, I was like, okay, I need to get rid of this, and like I said, we're not super religious, so I was more so just thinking, okay, everyone else, all these people are giving up stuff for Lent, all these people that celebrate, so what am I going to give up? And I've had friends give up, like, social media. I've had friends give up just their phone completely. They would just, like, delete all their apps and just only use message, you know. They would only basically go to, like, they would still have their smartphone, but they would just message and call. That was it. And I'm trying to think of other stuff people had given up. And another year, I think whenever I was in middle school, I gave up pop, and that was sort of where I went with that. I don't know. I think that's sort of, I don't know. I think I've obviously never been like, because I know people that would like quit joling and stuff like that, or try to, but then that's obviously like, I feel like harder than giving up. I don't know. I feel like sometimes social media and stuff like that can be addicting. My one friend, she gave up Snapchat, and this was back like in the streaks era of Snapchat, so it was like, oh my gosh, you're giving up Snapchat. Are you okay? Hello, what's going on? So then she had a friend keep her streaks for her, and a lot of people, I don't know. I think that's pretty hard. I was saying to my family the other day, we should have something, and I do agree with my mom that if it was between all of our family, my mom would win, but we should have a day where we all try to see who can go the longest without their phone. Like, period. Not even call, message, whatever. Now, but then obviously, you know, if you work, whatever, because my dad will have to go into work and do whatever, but I think that, and I've said to my dad, I think that I could challenge him in that. I think I could go pretty toe-to-toe with him on that, because a lot of people that are in the older generation, boomers and millennials, they'll say stuff like, oh, like Gen Z, oh, you're addicted to your phones, like you can never put it down, you know, you're just always on that, but they're always on it. Just like my dad is on Facebook as much as I am on Instagram, or, you know, whatever. Yesterday I was actually barely on TikTok that much, and I have like a 2-hour limit like thing that comes up. It's like you've been on it for 2 hours, and it came on while I was live, but I was already live for like an hour at that point. So I was like, oh, so I basically just used all that just by sitting on live, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty, I don't know. I just wish I just kind of want to experience what it's like to be a teenager in the days where you would have to call people to contact them, or have to show up to their house and be like, hey, do you want to hang out, or like bike to their house. You know, my parents always say stuff like that. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Sort of anxiety driving though, because I do remember growing up whenever home phones were still a thing. I don't know, do people still use home phones? I don't really know, but my mom would be like, okay, call, so, because I would call off her phone, whether I'm calling I'd most of the time be calling my friend's home phone. And I would call, and I think that, like, there's so many different things looking back growing up that I had a very prominent sign that I had anxiety, like genuine, just drive this heavy weight on my chest, and I didn't I just thought that was, oh, I'm just nervous because I'm a kid, or I'm just nervous because I'm younger, I've never done any of this before, whatever. No, I still have that fear to this day. It would be calling my friend's home phone, and their parent picking up. That was my worst fear, is their parent picking up. You know, and mostly, like, I know this earlier in the years, because around the time I was doing this, there'd be caller ID. You would see it said Taylor or whatever. Sometimes it would say my mom's name because I'd be calling off her phone. So they would see and maybe pass it off, because sometimes my friends would call my mom's phone and my mom would pass it to me, like, here, Maddie's calling you, or here, Lauren's calling you, whatever. So that was just my biggest fear, is calling and being like, hey, is Maddie there? You know, is Maddie home? And the worst thing was them being like, no, she's not. Or even if they're like, no, she's at so-and-so's house. And I'm like, oh, crap. Like, that's even more awkward, because it's like, damn, like, I wanted to try and make plans with her, but then she went and made plans with, like, damn, that's really awkward now. And it's really awkward, like, hanging up the phone, or they're like, mostly, yeah, whenever it's like, oh, like, well, I'll have her call you. And it's like, well, no, because I was going to ask if she wanted to hang out now. Or go here, or whatever, you know, and it's just, you want to, like, sink in a hole and just cry. And I remember one time, which made my fear of calling even worse, I called my friends, and anytime that I would never leave voice messages. I think maybe if it was an emergency, or maybe I really wanted to talk, I don't think I ever, maybe I was just like, hey, I was just calling if you wanted to see if you wanted to hang out. And then that was it. But if it said, like, as soon as you hear the voice, you know, call back when you get, or leave a message at the beep, that's what it was. Whenever you got that, I would sit there and I would hang up. I still do that. I still do that to this day. But I remember one of my friends said to me, she was like, you don't let the phone ring the whole time. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, sometimes when you call, I answer and you, like, hang up. She's like, I go to answer and you hang up. And I still don't believe her. I'm so sorry. There's no way, because I've never, ever been in a situation. Now, maybe with home phones, I think that's how it is. Maybe that's how it is, but I don't think that's how it is with cell phones, because I never called someone and they answer while I'm listening to the voicemail. So I think that it might be like that with home phones, but there's no way it's still like that with iPhones, because that hasn't happened in forever. And I think the only time it has happened to me was whenever someone was calling on a home phone. That made a banana phone. He made an actual phone out of a banana. Out of a real banana. That's more so my question. Out of a real banana? Question mark. Or what's the vibe there? To be specific, yes, I do sort of remember something like that. Wasn't there a song that was something with banana phone? Because I remember my friend, we went to Dave & Buster's, and I think but this was in 5th grade, so I'm sure banana phones have evolved. That's weird to say, but have evolved more since then. And I remember she was, like, pretty stoked to get that. But like I said, I'm sure they've probably changed and a lot more since then. It's on Shark Tank. Let me look it up. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick little Google search. Banana phone Shark Tank. Let's take a look. I wish I would watch Shark Tank more. I was watching it at my brother's house, I think, the one day. And I never have, I watched it a little bit since. As seen on Shark Tank. Did he win? Or, like, did they invest? Oh, yeah, no, this isn't what my friend won. So my friend, it was just one of those things that, like, it was like a headphone. Like, you'd plug it into your phone, and then you go from there. But this, so for anyone who hasn't seen this, it's literally, like you're saying, it's Bluetooth. You turn it on, it's like a speaker, basically, and you connect it. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I mean, that's kind of fun, but I'm not trying to sound like the Sharks, where I'm like, but it's one of those things that's like, it's fun, and if I had the kind of money to just, like spend $40 on it, because that's how much it is. It's $40. It's actually on sale right now, it says. It says it's chopped down from $50 to $40. But, 20-hour talk time. I saw this one time. I sometimes will see clips on TikTok. This kid, like this child, was pitching something on Shark Tank, and he was like real pissed at them. And I apologize for not knowing the sharks' names, but they were pissed at him, and I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I would be really scared to go on Shark Tank and pitch something. I think I would have to fully be joking. I think I'd have to know I'm going in there and being like, I'm going to make a fool of myself. But I didn't even realize, I saw this, that Ring, like, the Ring cameras, the stuff that you put on your doors and whatever, for doorbells and whatnot, that apparently they were on Shark Tank. And I don't know, I think I just saw one of the sharks talking about how he declined the offer. I don't know if anyone else picked it up, but other people declined the offer. That's really crazy. That's really crazy to see. Now, I wonder, though, if them, and I'm sure it does, them going on that show, because, like you just said, you just showed me this banana phone, and then now I'm talking about it, whatever. So it gives them publicity, but it probably does, give them a little boost, but now Ring cameras are the most, I would say, most popular used cameras. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know camera brands and stuff like that, but yeah, they were talking about how they bought as a gift for my son-in-law. Loved it. Ouch. Sorry, my other knee is like bent. And it was cramping. Does this say made my dreams come true? Yeah, it says made all my dreams come true. I wonder, sometimes I read reviews, and not that they're obviously, they're not gonna put bad reviews online, but sometimes I wonder, are those just are any reviews ever real, Unless like there's a photo, sometimes I'm usually like, chances are this ain't even a real. Bam, bam. Wait, what does it say? We believe to do good. That's why we contribute 1% of annual sales to gorilla conservation. Conservation! As a proud member of 1% for the planet, we help fund leaders in gorilla conservation. Sorry, is that the right word? I don't know. That's nice that they donate to the gorillas. That's cute. So it's ethnically sourced. Let me look up stupid Shark Tank pitch ideas. Stupid Shark Tank pitches. Let's see. 15 worst Shark Tank pitches of all time. Is that the right word? Pitch? I think it is. I thought it would be the right word. So it says of their wait. It doesn't tell me what it is. Vest packs. So it's like a vest backpack. Daughter invented the product when she was 12. But I'm just confused. I don't get how that, okay, it's a vest, but I thought vests already have pockets. So I'm kind of confused with that. That's where I'm a little lost. See, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not asking stupidest product on Shark Tank about like what investment they were asking for. I'm asking just stupidest product that was stupid. You know what I mean? This says, ask the Sharks for $200,000 in exchange for 15% in equity in his company. So I don't know. Oh, it says, which makes safety seats for backs of pickup trucks. I don't know. Crash testing. Honestly, yes, I've done my own by accident. Oh. Sorry, this, like, all this stuff is, like, making fun of what they were asking for. I don't really, like, that's another thing is whenever I'm watching Shark Tank is I don't really understand the business side of it, like, how much equity and all that stuff they're asking for. So I'm never like, oh, that's outrageous. You know, that's crazy. They're asking for that much money. I'm more so just like, okay, is it a stupid product? Is it worth just not even investing? You know, I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to read I don't understand what this thing. Oh. So these people had a hypothetical company, it says. A cafe where patrons would pay an admission fee and hang out with rescue cats while sipping a latte. If they liked a particular cat, then they could adopt one. It says, wasn't wildly far-fetched because there was already successful cat cafes. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I've heard of a cat cafe before. An open... Why... and guest and... Oh, so they ended up just telling her to go open one on her. They were like, just go open one. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. I've heard of a cat cafe. I don't even know if there's any near me. I don't really know what the status is on that. I should look up to see if there's a cat cafe near me. Hold on, let's see. Oh, I typed in Kate. Near me. Oh, there are cat cafes. Oh my god, I kind of want to go! I don't even like coffee. I just want to hang out with a cat. Oh, you know where I actually saw one? I saw, I think Tana Mojo went to one. And I saw that. And they were and you could adopt one, I'm pretty sure. So, I think that's it. Oh, wait, yeah. This place, wait. I'm a little bit confused because it says, where the cool cats hang out, reservations, adopt a cat. See, that's the thing. But also, I don't know if I'd be able to go to these and have fun because then I really want to adopt one. You know what I mean? Then I feel bad leaving it. So I don't really know. So this says, when you arrive through the cafe, you can purchase, okay. You can look through the viewing window. You could enter the play/adoption area. See, I just couldn't do that. Maybe brought into the cat play area, but we ask no outside food. Okay, so you can... You could hang out there for an hour? Oh my gosh. That's, we have, wait. Don't forget that means that they are curious. I want to go. So wait, it says if you want to hold a cat, you have to ask. But I'm confused because if you're sitting in there, I feel like that's just immediate. You pick one up. You know what I mean? Not that. But you know, if it crawls over to you, you have to. If it's like on me, you have to be like, "Oh, can I pick it up?" You know. You're sad today. What's up? What's wrong? No. That's so fun. Is there photos? I need photos of this. You know what I mean? I can't just show up there. Duh! I would love to adopt. I would love to adopt another cat. But I just don't. You can do yoga with cats? It begins at, registration. Oh, it begins at 9 and the class is at 9:30, ends around 10:30. Sounds like my cat's waking up from her cat nap, or I might have woken her up on accident. Sorry. So how does this, do they just crawl all over you? But I feel like the cats, nice hot cup of tea. So you can, I'm confused. So take some time. So you just buy tea and hang out with the cats for 2 hours? Damn. I do want to try goat yoga, but the issue is I'm most likely severely allergic to most farm animals. So I don't think I would be able to do that. I unfortunately don't think I would be able to do that. What is this? Is this another cat cafe? That's so fun though. I love animals. I love going to like the stores and playing with the animals. But like I said, it's annoying because some of them I really want to play with them and I love them, and I just like, there's a big old husky there, you know, sometimes, and I'm like, I would love to just play with you here because I just know I'm not able to take you home. But I can't because those ones I'm even more allergic to. Cat time packages. Wait, I'm confused. It says, 5 visits. Oh, wait. But how long are the visits? What is going on? The other one seemed a little more, wait, I think this place is a store. Wait, I'm confused. Everything takes me to the same thing, and it's still not answering my question. So this place has already stressed me out. Oh, wait. Mocktails and meows coming soon. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. They have trivia night. It's happening tomorrow. Can I play with the cats during trivia? Then they have a mystery party. Cats Against Humanity. Oh my gosh, I want to go to these. What's called Cats Against Humanity? I don't know if that's. So it says wait. Okay, well, it's asking me to choose an appointment. I was just trying to see. But I'm confused. Is the cat just there with you? It doesn't tell me. It's not explaining that part to me. So I just don't know if the cats are there roaming around. But what about goat yoga near me? I think I still have to do that. I think I'll just take a few allergy pills and then just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Goat yoga. Goat. Wait, whoops. Goat yoga. Mini goats. Oh, is that what they usually do? I don't know. I have no idea what they usually do. Unfortunately. I have no idea what they usually do. Also, it's really weird. I feel like, sorry, I just randomly thought of this because I was on Facebook earlier. My Facebook listens to me so much. I was getting, like, just That 70s Show's quotes, like, quote accounts on my Facebook feed and on my Instagram feed, and it just, I don't know, it's just sort of scary. That is a little scary to me. That's a little scary to me, how they listen to me that much. Okay, so anyways. Now I'm going to be getting goat yoga stuff. Okay, events. So, but I don't think this is, that's the thing, is some of these places I feel like most of them you have to book. That's what I should have did for my 21st birthday. Goat yoga. But I'm pretty sure they pee on you. Okay, this is already taking a bit too long to load. Let's go! Give me some goat yoga up in here. I've seen YouTube videos, but then people then the goat is peeing on you. Not the storage full on my watch! Stop, please! I'm begging you to stop. Stop this madness. Stop it! I know you want me. I know I want you. Finally loaded! But what do you do? What do you have to wear so the goat doesn't pee on you? Or does the pee end up coming out? Okay, so it says, oh, they have different farms. Oh, okay. Cows, emus, goats, and more. Okay, we're not doing yoga with them, but it says you get to tour those animals. I love cows. Cows are absolutely my favorite animal. Favorite animal. Favorite animal ever. How much? Oh, $30? I feel like that's not bad. I feel like that's the same thing as I've never been in a regular yoga class, actually. I've never even done, I don't think, okay, so this says stretches, introduction, stretches, 30 minutes of goat yoga, feeding / photo shoot time, a chance to play with the goats once yoga is done. After, we give guests the opportunity to meet the horses on the site. Aww. See, that's what I would definitely have to stay away from. I'm super duper allergic. Okay, so it says that cover your back and shoulders. You have to cover your back and shoulders, it says. Be prepared to have goats jump on you, nibble your hair, make accidents near or on you, climb on your back, and make cute baa noises while you practice. Ah, that's so much fun. That's so much fun, I feel like. I just really want to go do goat yoga. I think that's one of my next agendas. And cat yoga. Cat yoga. All the questions they're putting on here are questions about my ticket and all that stuff. I want to know, what if I start crying if the goat pees on me? You know what I mean? That's my question. Because I understand. I totally understand. That's the way life goes. That's what happens. But when a goat pee, I would prefer not. So this other place, it says this is what's included. They have 2 different farms. Immersive goat interaction. Okay, so this doesn't seem like it's actual yoga. This is just like it's like a petting zoo. This other place is like a petting zoo, which as much as I would love to go to a petting zoo, yeah, it says evening at the farm. So that would be fun, but I want to do goat yoga. Goat yoga. Is there dog yoga? I could do dog yoga at home. I could technically do cat yoga at home, but my cat probably wouldn't crawl up on me. Hi, Andrew. What's up, what's up, what's up? What is going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you hanging? What's happening? Bow, bow. Guess what? What? How am I? I'm doing good. We're just talking about goat yoga, and we're looking at that, and I want to go somewhere for goat yoga. I feel like it would be super fun, but I'm just like, I don't know. Literally my only fear is being peed on, but like what the heck. I'll just wear a shirt that I guess I should be okay with getting peed on, and just wear the pee protective. Wear a pee protective shirt. Wear a poncho. I'll show up in a poncho. You move in LA. That's awesome. That's super fun. How far away is that for you? Like, you move across country, just down the street? What's going on? That's awesome. That's fun. Moving is always nice and sad at the same time. So I hope it ends up being more fun than sad. But yeah, that's super awesome. I loved moving to Florida because it was like a new, fresh start. So if it's like an out-of-state move to you, you don't know. I get that. I get that. Hey Isaac, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? How are you? How are you? How are you? Has anyone ever done goat yoga before? What's going on? You have a girlfriend there? Oh, okay. So that's why you're moving? Maybe don't move that fast, you know? Don't be moving that fast. I'm doing good. I really want to do this goat yoga, but I'm also scared I'll have an allergic reaction. But also, like, who cares? You only live once. I feel like goats, it wouldn't be as bad as a horse, I don't think. Okay, so here's Q&A. Okay, what is goat yoga? Goat yoga is a group yoga class of live baby goats who are guided by their trainers to interact with students in specific poses. Interaction with live animals is known to enhance moves and release stress. Yoga is known for increasing flexibility and is popular cardiovascular exercise that helps raise your heart rate and lower your blood pressure. Goats have small pellets. From time to time, they do poop on your mat. It's not messy, and all you have to do is shake off your mat. It doesn't happen all that often, but it does happen. Okay. Well, I don't think they're just going to poop on the mat. I think they could poop on your back. I'm pretty sure. So that's not a guarantee. And also, just shake off my mat. What do you mean? Just stand up in the middle of yoga and just be like, sorry, go just pooped on my mat. Because I would be so scared to touch it too. You know, like flick it off. I'm not touching that. Can I have a napkin? You know? My plans for today? I think, I'm going to shower after I go live, and then, I don't really know. I am probably just going to hang out and edit for today. I have to make sure everything for Wednesday's video will be ready and up, and then I'm going to start next week's video. So, yeah, and then whatever the rest of the night, I don't know. I went live early yesterday, and it was pretty nice. I liked the early afternoon vibes, you know, because we're just chilling. There's still the rest of the day ahead. And also, this is sort of the time of day sometimes people are in the midst of, you know, they do something in the morning, then they're chilling in the afternoon, then they got something at night. So, I don't know. What is everyone else's plans for today? What's up? What time is it for everyone? It's almost 3. Leaves your night open too? Right. And it's also nice because last night I went to go play pickleball, and I wasn't in a hurry to get home and go live and do all that stuff. So it was nice. I was able to come up from pickleball and just shower and go to sleep. And I went to sleep actually early last night. So I woke up at 8:30 today, which is not as early as I would like to wake up. I want to start waking up at 7:30 again because I was doing good at that. But the past few days, because my brother and my sister-in-law were visiting, I have been going to sleep at like 2 a.m. just because I wasn't getting home until 12, and I like to have a good like hour to 2 hours to myself, you know, before I'm going to bed, you know. Working at some point. Are you on your own schedule? I'm working when I want. I'm working when I want, wherever I want. It says, it is unlikely that a goat will actually pee or poop on your person. There's a decent likelihood, though, that a goat may pee or poop on your mat. Damn. You're working on your own time? Or exactly to me saying that I need 2 hours for myself. I don't know. But I like both. There's like pros and cons to both, you know? And I haven't tried going live midday or early in the day at all, so I was thinking why not try it. And mostly was starting at the fitness studio. My hours are gonna vary, so I need to try whenever. So yeah. On my own time, that's good. There's also pros and cons to that too, though, because after, even with like my editing, you know, it's easy for me to just shut my computer and be like, all right. Now, obviously, there is a deadline of, okay, I would like the vlog up to be on Wednesday at 3 o'clock when I usually upload. But then, since there's nothing on the line of, you know how in school, you know, you'll get an F. You know what I mean? Or if it's like an employer will fire you because of that. No one's gonna tell me hey, you better keep doing that. So sometimes that's where I get myself stuck in the doing stuff on my own, you know? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said this year's resolution, I gotta be easier on myself. I gotta relax. Sometimes I will say whenever a video goes up on Wednesday and I've not already started the next video editing, I'm like, what the heck am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Panic! You know, whenever he's like running around in his head and then everything's on fire. I feel like that's me a lot of the time. Also, today was my first day back in the gym since Thursday, which I know that's not a long time, but it is a long time for me. I did feel myself a bit like, whoa, damn. What the heck's going on in these glute workouts, man? What's going on in these workouts? What the heck? But, yeah. It was still fun. I enjoyed it, I guess. I stretched there for the first time because the gym had been super busy recently because of everyone getting memberships and all that stuff, which I feel like a lot of people always shame new people coming to the gym. I don't. I mean, I don't mind it. You just have to find a time that it's not busy, and if that's the only time you can go when it is busy, then you just gotta work around it, you know? So, which I do. I work around it. I mean, like, usually the stretching area has been super packed the past few weeks. So whenever I came home, I would just stretch, but today I was actually able to stretch there, so that was nice. And I was also fighting the urge the whole time. I downloaded Peacock on my phone. I just have it on my iPad to watch that 70s show, but I was fighting the urge. Like, I was going to be doing, like, fucking my RDLs, and I have that 70s show on. I was fighting the urge to just watch that 70s show. But I need to stop trying to speed through it and just enjoy it and let myself enjoy it instead of watching it at the gym. I mean, I still enjoy it watching it at the gym, but I just am so attached to shows. It's terrible. I love stretching. I love stretching so much, and a lot of people, that's definitely something that is super underrated and people don't do as often just because it's not a high intensity thing, and a lot of people think that you need high intensity you need to be breathing heavy, you need to be doing all that stuff to be burning anything, but stretching, even for my 30 minutes, I don't know if it'll tell me on here, but I think I burn about like 100 calories-ish just stretching. You know what I mean? And it's just so good for your muscles and your body, and it shouldn't even be about burning anything, but people think, okay, well, if I'm going to be taking up time doing it, it better be, you know, they're like looking for that, but it just feels so good. You know what I'm saying? And I have started doing back bends. I posted the one video of me trying to do it because it seriously feels so good doing a back bend stretch because your back is opening up. Now, obviously, please do that at your own risk. Do not be doing any stretches that'll hurt you or anything like that. I was a dancer, so I'm able to do more wacky stretches that may feel better for me. Because, and when I was taking my NASM exam, a lot of, like, some of the stretching things they was talking about that I would recognize as just a regular stretch, it was like, a lot of people, it's not recommended because it could be dangerous for their back, for their knees, whatever. So, I mean, even whenever I was younger, I would sit in the W a lot. Like, my knees would be together and my feet would be outwards like that. You know, I'd be sitting, like, if this is my knees, I'd be sitting like this, knees together, feet out like that. And that, like, fucked up my hips forever. So, you know, be obviously careful with your stretches. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mostly just trying to get right into it, you know. Your muscles aren't ready to just immediately start running around, doing whatever, or even cooling down. I always do my stretches at the end. I will do, what's it called? I forget what they're called, but I'll just do, like, sort of little things before I start doing workouts. Like on glute days, I'll do some glute activation workouts. That's what it is. Just little things. Even if you just start jumping around, getting your blood moving a little bit. And I will say I'm guilty of that because sometimes you're in a hurry. You go to the gym and you just start hitting whatever you need to hit, and then you leave. But you really do have to stretch a lot, and people don't realize that. People don't realize that a lot of issues that they have always goes back to, well, you didn't give yourself the proper rest and recovery after your workout, which like I said, I'm guilty of that too. Because sometimes, you know, even with like weight training as an example, you have to go, people have this mindset, you have to go every single day. You have to work out every single day. You have to do, you know, something every single day. Your body does need time to rest and recover. Obviously, if you do have a proper split workout, you know, if you do glutes one day and then chest the next day, then the muscles that you used yesterday are recovering. But sometimes people think, oh, I want to grow my butt, so I'm going to do this every day. Well, that's probably more of a chance of you hurting yourself or doing anything like that rather than your butt growing or anything like that. Ouch. But yeah, stretching is also just so nice, and it's also something people don't realize, that it's something you could do at home. Now, obviously, like you don't even need that much room to do some basic stretches. You know what I'm saying? You probably just need, like, because I'll do my middle split and I'll stretch to the side. So maybe stuff like those, you need a little bit more stretching space. But it's something you could do while you're watching TV. Like, whenever I come home and do my stretches, I'll put my TV on and I'll start watching whatever I was watching. Sometimes it'll be the same thing. Because I love listening to podcasts whenever I work out recently. I don't know what it is, but just the long form makes it go by faster, I'm pretty sure, because most podcasts are an hour to 2 hours, so it helps it fly by faster for me, whereas a song or a whole playlist, you're sort of thinking, okay, what's next, or oh, and also with songs, you know, most of the time you know the song, and sometimes that is what hypes you up, but for me, sometimes it's like, okay, I know that this song just started, and I am still not even done with this rep, or when, you know, so that'll be my issue sometimes. But I come home, I throw whatever on the TV. Like I said, like that 70s show, I'm obsessed with watching that. Throw that on, do my stretches, and sometimes I'll kill 3 birds with 1 stone. I will put on because whenever I come home from the gym, I'm eating, I'll throw on my air fryer, put the stuff in the air fryer while I'm stretching, and then while I'm watching whatever, and it's all good, you know? Because otherwise, whenever I come home from the gym, I'm turning on my air fryer, then just sitting on my phone or being stupid for 10 minutes while I'm waiting for my food to be made, you know? So it's really nice. I think people don't realize how easy it is to just stretch at home and do all that, and you actually feel so good after. Your body feels so just, I mean, I know stretch, obviously that's the right word, that's how you do feel, because you just stretch, but it just feels nice, you know, and just relaxing your mind during that time and all that stuff, because mostly after a workout, because you're just like all pumped up and all that stuff, it's nice doing all that too. I don't know, and it's nice being able to just be flexible. You know, like just being able to do your split, being able to do, I don't know, whatever you want to do. But like I said, the back bend, doing that stretch is pretty cool. I haven't done that today. I'm probably going to do that later. My posture, I've been working on my posture a lot, and I think my posture is pretty good. Not to brag or anything, but I think my posture recently, I've been pretty conscious about it. Whenever I notice myself slouching over. Now, here's the thing that I never know. I've never tried yoga. I think I did yoga club in high school just because all my friends did it, and it was very, I would say, it was very beginner yoga, that since I had already stretched a lot and danced and doing all that stuff, it was sort of just like, you know, it was sort of just like, whatever. But I did like it, and I would love to do more. I want to do yoga, and I forget the other one. What's the other one called? There's another, Pilates. That's what it is. I want to try Pilates. I know that's not the same. I don't know exactly what Pilates is, but I know it's not exactly like yoga. But I just know I want to try those too. Yeah, it's so nice. And then you're just listening to whatever. Sometimes you listen to more relaxing stuff. You try and relax, calm yourself down a bit, chill out. Do you take yoga classes, or do you just watch videos at home and do it? Or do you maybe just do your own self-guided yoga? Maybe you've done it enough at this point. I sort of have my own stretch routine down since I did dance. I just use the similar stretch routine that we did there. Someone at the gym one time actually said something that was like, they go at the same time as me a lot, and they're like, I've seen your stretch routine. That's pretty awesome that you have that all together. And I was like, I just have it from dance. That's the stretches we did in dance, so that's sort of all I do. Just on YouTube, yeah. That's what I was doing a lot during COVID, during lockdown in the March 2020 era. Was looking up a lot of YouTube videos on just workouts and all that stuff, because that's really all we had to do. But I surprisingly never did yoga. I did a lot of at-home workouts. I was pretty crazy with some of that stuff, but yeah. It wasn't until maybe mid-2020, or no. Wasn't until probably late 2020, maybe earlier, a bit springtime 2021, that I was doing meditation and stuff like that. So I wasn't doing yoga to the fullest, Whenever you're just relaxed, getting guided through it all, It'd be nice to take a yoga class. Is there I'm pretty sure there are advanced stuff. It is nice being guided while you're stretching, though. Obviously you don't always know exactly what to do with stuff like that. I'm the same way, though. I'm currently in a routine where I'm doing the same exercises for each day. You know what I mean? I have a pretty consistent workout schedule, and I do the same things. So, but I've been thinking pretty soon I'm probably going to switch it up in a little bit, because I've been doing it for a while now. So, you just gotta switch it up. Because obviously consistency is key, but then if you do it too much, then you just start to plateau, and then my ultimate issue is I don't eat enough. I don't eat enough for as much as I want to bulk, but then it's always confusing, which is why I haven't gone that too far into the nutrition part of working out. I'll do the very face values sort of stuff of eating with working out, but I don't know, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard just keeping up and all that stuff, because whenever you're bulking, that could be up to a few months. Same thing with cutting. That's all. It's not a 2-week. I don't know. I feel like wrestlers sometimes will do fast cuts and stuff like that, but that's obviously not as healthy or anything like that. But yeah, I'm not on the nutrition part of working out, so I don't really know exactly when you start cutting. I don't know exactly when they recommend start bulking and all that stuff. Loads of protein, right? That's my issue though, is because I don't eat, I eat a lot of protein, just not enough. I eat enough protein to probably sustain the figure I have now, but I don't eat enough to enhance it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit enough to enhance it, but that's where I get stuck. Because that's like, how many grams of protein a day? That's insane. Like, you literally have to eat just pure protein, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's pretty hard for me because, well, not hard for me, but just because, like, I'll eat however much, like, if I eat chicken, I'll eat however much of that for lunch, and then even if I eat the same thing for dinner, that's still, like, you still have to just eat so much more. Because I didn't realize that whenever I was my most fit, whenever I had the nicest look I had, not nicest look, but the smallest yet still muscular look I had, I weighed the most, but I looked the thinnest I had been, I would say. And I was also eating the most I had. I was eating breakfast, and then 2 hours later, snack, lunch, 2 hours later, snack, which I love. That's my preferred way of eating. I'm not a nutritionist. Do not listen to me. But that's whenever I was going to a nutritionist, and that's what she recommended me for what my goals were breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, bam. Right, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I cannot eat. That's kind of hard for me. That is a hard thing to do, at least for me, and I'm sure for other people. Like, you don't realize that even if you are eating, like I said, you're eating protein like a good amount a day. Sometimes you need to double what you're eating. You need to double the amount of protein you're eating. And then another thing, that obviously goes hand in hand is whenever you're bulking, if you're trying to grow your legs or your arms, then maybe your stomach will start growing a bit. Or if you're trying to grow your arms, your legs will grow a bit, vice versa, all that stuff. So then you get stuck. It gets a little hard. So I don't know if I'm really mentally ready to handle all that, because then I just get even more insecure. Yeah, it's a lot. And I think going to a nutritionist, because my trainer and my nutritionist were the same person, but going to that was really what sparked, I think. Whenever I posted it on Instagram, I sort of explained it, but that was sort of whenever it sparked my, okay, I have a little bit farther interest in this than most people, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my friends, they would maybe do their workouts for their sport or whatever, but I was doing workouts beyond my sport because I was like, okay, I want to maintain my health, I want to maintain everything, and so then that's when I realized, okay, this is like kind of more interesting to me. So I'm super excited to start working at the fitness studio. But yeah, I'm super excited. I don't know. It's just fun to me. It's fun to me because it's because I personally, I take it serious, but I would say not as serious as a lot of people do, because there's also just in the relaxing, you also just have to relax a bit in life, because I originally, whenever I started working out, I'd be so hard on myself. I would go and I would do rowing at the gym for an hour. That's it. Or I would that would be my rest cardio day, doing rowing for an hour. Or I would lift 3 arm machines, 3 leg machines, and then run for 30 minutes. And then walk back home, which was a long ass walk. I would quite literally make myself suffer working out. So then I'm sort of glad in where I am now, where it's like I take it seriously, but not too much where I'm beating myself up over it. Because if I would even eat the wrong thing or do all this, I would get so mad at myself. And it's like, listen, you only live once, Like I was saying earlier, for my birthday and my mom's birthday being after New Year's, it's around the time everyone's making resolutions, getting excited about stuff, pumped up. And it's my birthday, so it's like cake, snacks, fun stuff, partying, most of my 21st birthday, drinks, all that stuff. So you're really excited, but then, so in the past, I would be hard on myself. Like, damn, it's your birthday, eat some cake, who fucking cares, you know? Relax. Should go work out now. Okay, have a good workout. Peace out, peace out. Have a fun time. Have a fun workout. I already got mine in for today. I don't know what time I went in. I think I went in at like 10 o'clock maybe. Ouch. Right above my eyebrow hurts, like right here. Like what's it called? Like when it hurts right here in your temples, like whenever it's like. I also still have my energy drink in the fridge, and I seriously don't think I'm able to finish it. I just do not think I am able. I just don't think I'm able to finish it. Unless I want serious heartburn. And the thing that's annoying is because it's a good drink. It's a good drink. I saw it in there earlier, and I was thinking about it. But I didn't. I almost actually did it right before live, and I was thinking, oh, maybe. But then I was like, no, I will start getting heartburn on live. I'll start having a crisis on live. And that's just probably the last thing that we want. And me having a full-on crisis because of a heartburn. Bow, bow. Did the Steelers end up going to the Super Bowl? Not Super Bowl, the playoffs? Sorry, that was super random. I was just thinking about how football's been happening recently. Are the Steelers done? Are they done deal? Are they out of here? Sorry, that was just a random thing. Because I thought today was Sunday for a second. I was thinking on Sunday. Is it Sunday night or Saturday night football? I don't know. And also another random thought. Should I chop all my hair off? It's after my 21st birthday. That was my thing. After my 21st birthday, it was free game. I think I might get layers. Or just like frame right here. I don't know though. I'm scared to get that done. And then immediately regret it. Because stuff like that, you cannot do anything about that. With layers. And you also have to go to the right person and the right people. Because again, immediate regret, fear, scared, I don't know, sorry, just crisis about cutting my hair. I also was having a crisis about my nose ring last night. I swear, literally every so often, I'll just stare at myself in the mirror and be like, I need to take this out. I also don't understand on TikTok. I will always get things that are like, so-and-so wants to go live with you. Who is scrolling through TikTok and sees my channel and is like, let's go live together? What are you thinking? What is going on up there? Are you okay? Back to the goat yoga. I think I found a place to do said goat yoga. And I actually think I've seen this place on TikTok recommended for, like, it was like in Orlando. So I think it's recommended. It's TikTok recommended, you know. So I would say there's a lot of people vouching for it, you know. It says a busy escape. That's cute. I really do want to go. I wonder how allergic I will get. Because I know whenever my mom comes home and I propose this idea to her, she's going to be like, girl, you're going to pass out on the ground. You are probably very unable to do that, unfortunately. But I genuinely do not care. It's like the same thing with certain dogs, like, I don't know. I think I should just say fuck it one day, and if I see a husky at one of those fun little, or I don't know, are they fun? I don't know what places are like bad that hold animals or not, but if I see husky at those places, I want to play with the husky. But that place is a little sad though because like they just leave them in the crate all day. So I really do hope that they get adopted almost immediately. There is no, it's not painful. That's one of the questions. Is it painful? How did goat yoga start? In Oregon in 2016, it was a farm owner, I don't know how to pronounce her name, who found comfort in spending time with her goats after a period of depression following a divorce. Aww. Well, that's sweet that she came up with this. Do they spit? What is the animal that spits? That's, I almost said emus. What are emus? Emus are, for some reason, I think emus are goats sometimes. I think it's llamas. There's the ones that spit on you. Imagine doing llama yoga. Imagine doing yoga, like, how strong a person do you have to be to do, I don't know, maybe big dog yoga. Like, what's something that's like, how much are these mini goats weighing out at? Because, you know, sometimes that could still be a bit of a jump scare if they just jump up on you and you're like, whoa, my back. My back being taken out. But then you get to see the horses after. See, that's really sweet that you're offering that, but I'm severely allergic to all those farm animals, including the goats here, so I'll be leaving immediately and going to said hospital. But thank you so much. For the offer. Also, since when is GOAT meaning greatest of all time? Like, that is another thing whenever I'm looking up, like, the places are making puns. They'll make, what's it called? Hello, what am I thinking? I don't know. I was blanking. I completely forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I'm just staring at these goat yoga photos. Oh, the signs, they say goat, like greatest of all time. I just was curious where that come from. I guess nowhere. I don't really know. Down. Bow. They're so cute. They're like little dogs. It's like having Milo. I'll do yoga and I want to bet you, if I say to my mom I want to do mini goat yoga, I bet you guys she will literally say to me, just do yoga with Milo. I guarantee you that's what she'll say, which that is kind of true. You know, I mean, kind of valid. Just, but I think he'd be a little scared. But and these goats are trained, it says. These goats are trained to do the yoga with you. I also wonder what the person to goat ratio is. Why isn't that one of the frequently asked questions? Yeah, and then they have them doing like a tree pose. That's not what I want to do. I want to do a pose where the goat is climbing on me. The goat can't climb on me whenever I'm in tree, when I'm doing tree, what is it? I don't know. These are so cute. I will be going immediately. I am booking a thing immediately. I'm actually literally going to ask people afterwards, do you want to go do goat yoga? We're going to go live there. We're going to take the live to goat yoga. We're going right now, actually. They're like this big. They look like little dogs and cats mixed together. And they're just laying beside these people and they want pets. They better be getting pet. They better be getting all the nice pets. That's gonna make me cry. And I hope these goats are getting treated right. I just love animals so much. I am just one of those, that's another thing that sucks. I feel like people that love animals most are people that are allergic. I don't know, that's just me. I also one time saw people be like, the worst thing to be allergic to, like I hate when people say shit like that. They're like, the worst thing is to be allergic to animals. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm just like, you're right. You are right. You're right. Because I remember whenever I moved in with my mom and my dad, they had a dog. I forget what kind of dog it was. It was like a terrier type dog. And they had to get rid of it. And I felt so bad because I loved the dog. And then they're like, girl, you're allergic to them. We got to get rid of them. But I'm kind of confused though because my mom had a Rottweiler when I was growing up. And I was with it a lot, so I don't really know. I'm kind of confused where I got allergic. And I also wonder, how do you start? I don't understand. Like, how do you just randomly check if your kid's allergic to animals? That was something that I was always curious about. I know, obviously, I guess it could go either way. She probably already had the animal maybe, then had me, and I came home and I was super allergic to it. But there's literally a photo of me just hugging it, and I guess I wasn't screaming, crying, throwing up, so I don't know. Oh, but then, yeah, they had to get rid of the dog. Sorry, I just, completely forgot I told that story. But they had to get rid of the dog, and I felt so bad. And I remember, everyone was upset. And sometimes they still make jokes about it, and I'm like, I genuinely feel, I have no way I don't know how to make it up to you guys, because I genuinely feel bad, because I liked the dog, maybe, I don't want to say just as much, because I just met the dog, and then they were like, okay, that's it. But I don't know. It was super sad. Then I finally got a dog whenever I was in 7th grade, and we got a hyperallergenic. Is it hyper or hypo? Let me type. Hypoallergenic. Let's see what it says. Oh, unlikely to cause, okay, yeah, and then dog. So it's hypoallergenic. What's hyper? I'm assuming that means likely. Oh, that's not even coming up. So it's hypo. We got a hypoallergenic dog, which is Rascal. He's the last episode, so he ain't gonna shed that much. He ain't gonna go that crazy on the shedding. So we got him, and I actually, whenever we first went to the house that we were buying him from, we bought them from breeders, and they were I was getting bit, they're puppies, they're biting you, whatever. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. They were biting me, and I was getting hives all on my arm. It was so bad, and I remember looking at my mom being like, I can't do this, and she was sort of just like, oh, well, we already committed, whatever, and I was like, or she didn't say that, but I remember she was just sort of like, whatever. So we ended up getting him, and then it was it was just something that I guess I ended up getting used to. I don't know. I just ended up getting bit so much, not in a mean way where it hurt, but when they're playing, they what's it called? Guess I just got used to it, because whenever we got Milo as well, it was really, I was actually getting really scared, because my allergies were worse, it felt like, because I was like, how is this happening? I literally just, Rascal, why is this giving me an issue now? But I guess we're fine now. And Milo's also hypoallergenic. So I don't know, but it's the same thing. But it's the same thing even up to this day. Which, since they're both not as puppies anymore, they aren't biting and playing like that as much anymore. So, but I'm sure if they did bite me and all that stuff. Even whenever Socks would sleep in my room, the first night she slept in my room, it was pretty bad. It was I woke up with a puffy eye, all this stuff. Or even if she got in my room any of the nights. Now I leave my door open and she sleeps on my bed and everything's fine. She literally doesn't say... She does not even say anything, so... Or say anything. She doesn't even do anything. It doesn't affect me at all. So... I don't know. I'll take that. But I don't think she's actually been... Well, she's obviously sleeping right now. I think Hello, why can't I back up? It's her cat nap time right now, so I'm gonna wake her up. But she hasn't been coming to my room the past few nights. And I was like, girl, are you mad at me? But then I saw her last night. She walked into my room. But I also think that sometimes I move around so much in my sleep, she ain't rocking with it. Like, my legs move around so much, and it sort of, like, wakes her up. So she's like, girl, you're affecting my sleep. I'm getting up, and I'm leaving you. Sorry. Unfortunately, I have to leave the situation. And it's weird that now that I'm talking about it, my eye's starting to get itchy. So that's lovely. That's one thing, though. I used to literally have to take, so sometime in high school, the doctor said to me, she was like, just take an allergy pill as if it's a prescription, like, just take it every day. And I was like, oh, great, lovely. So then I was doing that for a while. And then after we moved down here for a little bit, and I mentioned to you guys this before, that I stopped taking my allergy pill. So then I did, and then it sort of worked, but for the first few days, it was bad. And I just, like, toughed it out. And it usually just happened at night whenever I was streaming in here, because this is a cat's room. And, yeah, sitting on the furniture was sort of hard. So sometimes occasionally I have to take allergy medicine. And I had this, like, nasal spray that I have to do because my allergies would get so bad in Pennsylvania. And I think it was just a Pennsylvania spring thing. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been off my allergy pill during the spring down here yet, so we'll see how that goes. But during the spring, I used to get really terrible sinus infections. And then it would always be around the same time. It would either be at the end of the school year or at the beginning of the school year, which both times is whenever the weather is usually drastically changing from 30 degrees to 60 or 60 to 30. Like, it would just be really random, super fast, whatever. That's what would trigger my asthma and my reactions. So I would just go to the doctor, get it fixed, and then one time he was like, it was November-ish, and I had a cough that was not going away. Like, I had a runny, stuffy nose and a cough that was not going away. And he was like, listen, I'm really tired of seeing you in here, respectfully, so we're going to take your adenoids out. And I was like, oh, lovely. And I was thinking, while you're in there, just take my tonsils out, you know, but people do say tonsils is worse, so, you know, I'm just going to knock on wood here that I'm never going to have to deal with that ever again. But, hello, what's up? So I got those out, and then, the next year, literally the next winter, I got another, and I thought it was COVID because, you know, around the time COVID was happening, all that stuff. So I was freaking out, got COVID tested, was fine. So I went into the doctor and I was like, hey, and he was like, yeah, it's just the same thing. And he was like, but it's not as severe though because your adenoids are out. And I asked him, I was like, how do my tonsils look? He's like, your tonsils look fine, because I was afraid that and I was like fully going in there ready to be like, just take them out, just do a tonsil removal, just take them out too, because that's clearly an issue. But I haven't had any issues since then, I don't think. Again, knock on wood, that ain't gonna happen ever again. But yeah, I had to get my adenoids out, and I still had a reaction the next year. But I remember it was like one of the last few days of school, and you know, it's the days whenever you're not really doing much. So I remember literally I went into my homeroom because it was my junior year. What's it called? Sorry, I was trying to do something. It was junior year, and no, oh yeah, it was junior year, and I was just like, it was one of those teachers that you're chill with, and we weren't doing anything, so me and all my friends, we were just sitting on the ground, but then, like, sitting on the ground chatting, and then my one friend was like, I'm going to take a nap, and I was like, yeah, me too, because I'm absolutely exhausted, super sick, feel super gross, I just need to sleep. And then the teacher was like respectful of that. He was like, okay, valid, I get that. And one time, I think it was 10th grade, my friend was like, Taylor, you never get, so whenever I got sick, whenever I do get sick, it's bad because I don't get sick that often and it's terrible. And then my friend was like, girl, you need to go home. She was like, you need to go home relax, go to the doctor. And I was like, no, I'm fine. And I was like running around gym class. She's like, girl, no, you're not. No, you're not. I can just tell that you are not. And I was like, lovely. Lovely. Great. We love hearing that from people. So then I did actually, I think, eventually leave. And went to the doctor. But you know what, guys? Point of the story. Just stay away from things that get you allergic reactions. Except for I am going to be going to goat yoga anyways. We're just gonna say F it, we ball, and go to goat yoga anyways. But I do need to go get a shower in a little bit because my mother's gonna be home and she's probably gonna be showering at the same time. Is that like that in every house? So I mean, I don't know. I sort of just made up in my own head that if you're showering whenever you are, what's it called? Whenever someone else is showering, that the water is just not gonna work. I don't know if it's always not gonna work, but it's not gonna be the right temperature you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at the stuff I pulled up on my computer. It's goat yoga, Shark Tank, and more multiple goat yoga tabs. So that's fun. But we love that. We love goat yoga. We're gonna go to it and hopefully not get an allergic reaction. I don't know, though. I feel like that's just not going to be in my favor. I don't know my plans for the rest of the day, though. Probably just watch that 70s show and, what's it called? Maybe go on a walk. I haven't gone on a walk. Actually, that's a lie. I have. I've been going on walks whenever Matt and Sarah are visiting. But, I don't know. I feel like my mom and I haven't just chilled and go on a walk. But anytime, so, see, like, whenever my mom is coming over in places, I'll, like, have a mental plan of something we could do. Or something, like, I want to do. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, she'll be down for that. And whenever she comes home, I mention it. She's like, no, I am not doing that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, okay then. Well, then I don't really know what we're going to do. I don't really know the plan. And then everything's messed up for the rest of the day. Or she comes home, has a plan, or my dad comes home and has a plan, and I had a plan. We had 2 separate plans. The worst thing is whenever you have, like, this mental note of what you want to eat for dinner, like, sometimes I'll be like, ooh, I really want Chipotle. I'm going to go get myself some Chipotle, and then my mom's like, oh, I made this for dinner, and I'm like, as much as I really appreciated that, I was going to go get Chipotle. I was just about to leave. Or she's like, oh, I'm going to make this. You want any? And I'm like, I mean, I guess. But I do tell her, not in a mean way, I still eat the dinner she makes. When I'm like, I had this mental plan to eat something else. And then, I don't know, because I just wake up and I'm like, this is what I'm craving today. But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, dude, I don't even know. Sometimes picking what I want to eat stresses me out because I take like 30 minutes to decide what I'm eating. And that's while I'm starving. So then, maybe it will take 30 minutes to make whatever I want to eat. And then my stomach is now crippling and it's like, ugh. And then by the time it's ready, I'm not even hungry anymore. You know how you're so hungry, you're not hungry? Yeah, that's me. That's me all the time. Because I'm so indecisive. So indecisive. But with that, I'm going to head off, guys. Socks is awake. Oh, hey, girl. Perfect timing. Let's go hang out, girl. I want to try and take her on a walk. I saw someone walking their cat the other day. How fun. I seriously do want to try and take it on a catwalk. We talked about that the other day, though. But, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Whether it's for the whole time or just for a little bit. And I probably won't be live tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to Universal. So if we go to Universal on Wednesday, I might go live early tomorrow. I don't really know. I don't know the plan. So just stay in the loop on Taylor Lang Live and Taylor_Lang on what's going on. And I love you guys. And as always, stay hydrated. Have a wonderful rest of your day or a wonderful night wherever you are. And hopefully you have a wonderful day. You will. Just make the rest of the day amazing. Just do whatever you want. Watch whatever show you want. Go on a walk. Listen to your music. Whatever. Just vibe, you know? Whatever. Love you guys. Peace out. And I'll see you later. Bye.